بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. My dear student, good morning to you all. Today, inshallah, we will continue taking our lesson for the second year. My name is teacher Ines Al-Hadathi. So I hope you have your books, some notebooks, because today, inshallah, we will start our new unit. The name of the unit is Friends and Neighbors. Friends and Neighbors. This is the first lesson, lesson number 1. You will find this lesson at page 36 and 37. 36 and 37. So let's start. Bismillah. So let's try by revising what we've learned in the previous lesson or last week. Last week we are done with the revision for the unit 1 and unit 2. Unit 1 we have the name hello. So in that unit we learned how to greet each other, how to introduce each other, depending on the parts of the day. So in the morning, most probably we will greet each other by saying good morning, okay? In the evening, we will say good evening and so on. And the second unit we revise, or the name of the unit is food. So we introduce different kind of food. Also introduce very important grammar, countable and uncountable, singular and plural. We introduce healthy food, unhealthy food, and meals. Okay, so let's introduce our new unit. This is the cover of the unit. As I told you, you will find it at page 36 and 37. The name is called Neighbors and Friends. Neighbors and Friends. Okay, so I need you to take a look at this picture and tell me what is the first thing that comes to your mind only by looking at this picture. If you look at this picture, what comes to your mind? For me, I can see two houses, two hands shaking each other. What do you think? What comes to your mind? It represents what? Or it talks about what? Very good. We are talking here about neighbors. Neighbors who live right next to each other, right? Also look at this picture. As you can see in this picture, I can see a group of people with houses circling them. Okay, also this picture talks about neighbors. Sometimes your neighbor is also your friend. Your neighbor is also your friend. Very good, very good. Now, this is the name of the unit, Neighbors and Friends. Neighbors and Friends. Both of them are in plural. Neighbors and Friends. The singular is neighbor and friend. Very good. Now, because I need to introduce the concept or the main concept of neighbors and friends in Islam. So let's have this. عن ابن عمر وعائشة رضي الله عنهما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ما زال جبريل يوصيني بالجار حتى ظننت أنه سيورثه. Jibril kept recommending treating neighbors with kindness until I thought he would assign a share of inheritance. So this hadith proves the importance, how to maintain a very good relationship with your neighbors, how to be kind, to be gentle, to have a very good relationship with your neighbor. Also we have this hadith, whoever believes in Allah and the last day should do well to his neighbor. من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليكرم جاره. So also in this lesson, I will introduce something very important and I need you to keep this in mind. In order to get answers, we need to ask questions. So, in the first term, we introduce yes-no questions. Are you Muslim? Is he Saudi? So these requires short answers starting with yes or no. But with WH questions, we are asking for information. We have different kind of WH questions. Like what? Let me introduce some WH questions, most famous ones in English. As you can see, I have who, why, what, when, which, where, and how. Okay, so I have different. Why do we call them WH questions? Because most of them, not all of them, most of them start with WH. WH questions. So as I told you, I have what, who. I will discuss each and every one now individually. Okay, so let's start with who. Who, I will give you a question and the answer and you will get the meaning of who. When do I use who? Who is that boy? My brother Ali. Who is that boy? My brother Ali. So who here? I use who to ask about person. Who is your father? Who is your math teacher? Okay? So normally or usually the answer is a person or people. Okay? Who is that boy? My brother Ali. So I'll ask you to repeat the WH question with me. Who? Who? One more time. Who? One last time. Who? Very good, very good. Now let's move to the next WH question. The next one here I have is when. When. It's a different one. Okay? When. What do we mean by when? Or what information are we getting by asking this question? Let's read the question. When is the party? When is the party? On Friday at 2 o'clock. On Friday at 2 o'clock. Okay, so when here, the answer doesn't have people or names, right? But it includes time. It has time. So whenever you have the question word or the WH question word, when, the answer must include time. When do you have your breakfast? When do you pray Al-Fajr? And so on. All the answers must have time. Okay, so repeat after me. Let's say the WH word one more time. When. When. One more time. When. One last time. When. Very good, very good. Let's go to the next WH question. Next one here I have is what. What. Okay, so now the first one, who, I need people and persons, names. When, I have time. What about what? Let's read the question. What is on the table? There is a pencil. So I don't have a time or a person or names. So most probably we'll be using what to get information about something or someone. What are you doing? We are listening to the class. What is the teacher doing? She is talking or she is teaching us, okay? So let's read the question word one more time. What? What? One more time. What? One last time. What? Very good. Let's move to the next one. For the next one, the WH word here I have is why. Why? Okay, let's read the question and the answer. Why are you late? Why are you late? Because I missed the bus. Because, I'm sorry, I missed the bus. So, if we use the word or the WH word why, the answer must include a reason. Why are you late? Because I missed the bus. Why are you sleeping? Because I am tired, okay? And so on. So I used the WH question, why, to get the reason something happened. So let's read the WH one more time. Why? Why? One more time. Why? One last time. Why? Very good, very good. For the next one, I have where. We took this one already. So whenever we use the WH where is your book? It is in the bag. Where is your book? It is in the bag. So here I have the WH word where, and the answer must include a place. Where do you sleep? In the bedroom. Where do you get your bakery or bread? From the bakery shop. Where do you have lunch? In the dining room, and so on, or in the living room. So where must have a place in the answer. So let's say the WH question one more time. I have where. Where. One more time. Where. One last time. Where. Very good. So let's start by trying to figure out which WH questions is appropriate or is correct. Let's start with the first one. Is she? She is my sister. What do you think? Can I use what, where, when, Okay, I introduce a person here. So I'll be using who is she? Very good. Who is she? She is my sister. Let's move to the next one. Is that? It is a mouse. It's a mouse. What do you think? Where, when, who? What do you think? Very good. What? Because here I use what with things and animals. What is that? It is, or it's a mouse. Let's move to the next one. Is he happy? Because he has got a new car. I have a reason here, because I must have why. Very good. Why is he happy? Because he has got a new car. The last one, did he arrive yesterday? I have a time here. So I'll be using when. Very good. When did he arrive? Yesterday. Yesterday. Very good. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Now, I need also your help here. Is he? He is at the cinema. Cinema is a place. So we will be using where is he? Very good. Where is he? He is at the cinema. Let's go to the next one. Is that? It's a present or a gift. So here I have a thing. What is that? Very good. What is that? It is a present. Very good. The next one. Is he sad? Because he is ill or sick. I have a reason here, because why is he sad? Very good. Why is he sad? The last one. Is the exam next week? I have a time here. When? Very good. When is the exam? Next week. Very good. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Now, for this one, we are not going to write, we are going to choose. So number one, is the party when or why? What do you think? What do you think? When. Very good. The next one, are you late? Why? Who? What do you think? Why are you late? Very good. And the last one, is your bag where or when? Where is your bag? Very good, very good. Excellent. So we have, or we discussed the WH questions. Now, I need you to look at this picture and tell me, what is the first thing that comes to your mind only by looking at these three boys? What comes to your mind? Very good. They are talking. Most probably they are introducing one another or starting a conversation, right? So, as you can see, he is pointing at his friend. Probably he's introducing his new friend to his old friend, right? So, also in this one, if you are going to introduce yourself, okay, to someone, perhaps I will introduce myself to you by saying, I am teacher Ines, I teach English, I am from Saudi Arabia, and so on. So this is how I introduce myself to you, right? This is me introducing myself. But our lesson, we will introduce another person, okay? So I need you to have your books at page 36. I will have it zoomed in a minute, okay? So page 36, let's try to read together. Look and see, look and say, good evening, Ali. Who's this? Good evening, Dad. This is my friend, John. Welcome to our home, John. Thank you, Mr. Nasser. Okay, so now the dad is talking to his son, and his son introduced his friend to his dad, okay? So let's read it one more time. Good evening, Ali. Who's this? Good evening, Dad. This is my friend, John. Welcome to our home, John. Thank you, Mr. Nasser. Who's that? That is my granddad. That is my granddad. Also now he's introducing the picture of his granddad to his friends. Very good. Let's go to the next part. Also I have this one. These are my friend, and who are these? Also, he's pointing at a picture. Who are these? So he's introducing his friends. These are my friends in the school. These are my friends in the school. Okay, so as I told you, it's different when you introduce someone than if you are introducing yourself. Okay, so here he is introducing his friends at school. These are my friends at school. He's introducing his friends to his new friend. So let's go to the next one. Also, I need you to move to page 37. I will have the script now showing without the picture. It's the same page. In this page, this is the name of our unit is Neighbors and Friends. Okay, so let's have this one. Let's read it together. This is page 37. These are my friends. We always play together. We go to the same school. They live near us. We are neighbors too. We like to help our neighbors. Let's read it this time faster. These are my friends. We always play together. We go to the same school. They live near us. We are neighbors too. We like to help our neighbors. Okay, let's go and try to remember what we've learned in this lesson. In this lesson, my dear student, we revise or we introduce WH questions, different WH questions, like what? Like where? If I need to get information about the place, when, time, who, a person, what about something or an animal or any kind of information. Also, we introduce family and friends and neighbors, because this is the name of our neighbors. Okay, the name of our unit is Neighbors and Friends. So that was our lesson. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.